Look at that. Did you see that? That was kind of... He's like, give me my flag, bitch. Off. Yeah, I'm gonna wave that shit. Hell yeah, I love... That's the energy that we need in this world right now. Yes, indeed. Don't you come at me, you Zionist... God, that makes me... I could watch this. And he's got the horns. It's so nice. Like a fucking bull. Look at this. And of course, Heidi Bakram. Look at this opera pro pal aggressively display the Palestinian flag. He fights the staff to keep it. I hope he never works again. We gotta hit her up with it. Have you tried crying about it? Should I say crying about it vociferously? Just to be No, we'll just, that's a little too intellectual. We'll just say, have you tried crying about it? Actually, I don't want to like it, but I do want to quote tweet it. I love this energy. Now, we need some emotes. We got to populate it up with some emotes. Like, give me that Palestine flag, B. Oh, you know what else we got to do? The other emote that perfectly encapsulates this moment is this guy. One of the all-time great emotes. What do they call the people that wave the flag in front of the bull? What do you call those people? How do I not know? I went to Pamplona for this. I should know. The taunter of the bulls. And he's got the bull horns, you know? It's so much symbolism trapped under metaphors underneath a rhetorical sandwich wrapped in a casing of symbologisms. The matadors, that's right. Yes, he's like the matador. I knew it was some cool word like that. Yeah, we heard that the crime minister of Israel ate some spoiled food and is apparently sick for the next 3 days. I don't know what to believe. I wouldn't trust a goddamn thing that comes out of Israel's mouth, okay? I'm inclined to believe the opposite. I'm inclined to believe that Netanyahu is probably in Greece and healthy as an ox. That's true. Zionism does predate Nazism, and it's gone on for much longer. It's definitely much worse of a problem, you know. The Nazi Holocaust was 4 years, something like six, maybe. You know, I don't think that they. Well, I guess you could say, you know, we could just say World War II. I don't know at what point they were systematically murdering them. I mean, there's the Wannsee Conference document, the minutes from the Wannsee Conference in 1942, which many believe that was the final solution being implemented, where they were like, look, we're just going to have to, you know, K-word all the J-words. So it was, there was definitely stages to it, I guess you could say, the Nazi Holocaust. But arguably, I mean, think about the Holocaust of the Palestinians, and you know what they've had to endure for generations upon generations. I mean, it's still happening. You know, the Gazan Holocaust is 80 years long, still ongoing. It's like the storm on Jupiter, the big hurricane on Jupiter last century's motherfucker. Still going. Multi-generational genocide, yeah. You'd have to include everything, at least as far as the culpability of the nation state of Israel, which had a birth certificate at 1948, you know, so we say 1948 onward. We know that, you know, the Zionist movement was paving the way in the interwar period from 1917 to 1939 with atrocities all littered throughout. But if we're going to talk about Israel and specifically, we can say it's from 1948 onward. And think about how many they've murdered and ethnically cleansed, extirpated. Settler colonies are unique in that they're not like colonies. Settler colonies seek to replace the indigenous population. Colonies, like we think of like Indian, what the British did to India as a colony. The British didn't murder all of the Indians. I mean, there was a lot of, you know, there was famine. There was certainly intentional. There was a genocide, you know, but they didn't seek to replace the population with their own settlers necessarily. Systematically, you could say. I mean, the Indians still exist, you know, and they're still living there. And settler colonies like the United States of America and Israel are unique in the sense that, well, for their depravity, for one, because they not only did all the things that colonies do, but they actually killed off the indigenous population to do that, you know. Yeah, cheers to this dude for like fighting off the stagehand